Hey guys, for any of you that have been following my channel for any length of time, know that I'm a straight razor user. My grandfather was a barber for many, many years. Not only economical to grow with a straight razor, but I enjoy, the task of using the straight razor, taking the time to get a proper shave. And with that, we've done videos about made in the USA products and things like that. And there are a lot of really good folks, not just in the US, all over the world, in fact, that are making homemade products, whether it's their passion, their hobby, something they can do on the side. But there's some really cool stuff out there that you're not going to see on Amazon.com. You're not going to see even at your local store. I got introduced to this actually by my sister. She sells products on there, and the website's called Etsy. I don't know if many of you are familiar with this or not, but next time you're in the need for something, obviously besides something at the corner store, give a look on Etsy. For a little while now, I've been trying different companies, basically what they're called, on Etsy for my barber supplies. I recently got a beer and clay shaving soap and a wonderful bay rum aftershave that I just tried on this afternoon. Actually, this is from Orange Fuzz. I'll give a shout out to them. Thought they made pretty cool stuff. It's actually just Orange Fuzz at Etsy.com. It's a gal in Cincinnati. But it really brings you back to craftsmanship and homemade stuff. This is her little stamp that she has on her bottle, and I was very pleased with it. The soap is great. She actually sent a separate little chunk of soap, and that's her niche. She makes these wonderful organic oil infusions, and her soaps are all homemade. And I don't have the paperwork here in front of me, but all the ingredients in the soap were really good, and it just makes you feel better to be able to help somebody who's enjoying a hobby without having to spend a Saturday afternoon at a trades fair or something like that. It's a great place to do it. So check out Etsy.com. I even told Tactical Gearhead, who's probably in the middle of having twins now, but his wife was starting to sew and do projects. And I think Etsy is a great place for people that are able to do some sort of craftsmanship or hobby, like making soap. Maybe Ed up in Minnesota, he could put his knives on Etsy, and it gives you a little bit more exposure, but it's a nice place to go to find quality goods made in the US or overseas. It's all over the world, but people are selling their love of their craft and their hobby over the internet, and I just think it's a great thing to do to help support everyone to get back to that, just that more connected feel of knowing that somebody's hands and love went into producing the goods that I'm using. And that's it. I'm not going to make this a very long video, but check them out. So as another example besides the soap, I wanted to kind of give you a little selection of what my sister does. And her Etsy thing is called Show Some Spine. I'll put a link down below. And it's kind of a collaboration between her fiance in Russia, who does a lot of the woodwork, and a lot of it is rescued wood. They're kind of one-off pieces, so if you see something that you like, you basically got to get it, because there's no guarantee she could ever duplicate that wood. The wood grain and everything on it is so unique. Kind of her little signature piece is she adds a key to a lot of them. They're basically just handmade journals. Her show spine is she has exposed spine. She uses different fibers, sometimes wax thread. She actually did find some paper yarn from I believe it was Eastern Europe, Hungary, something like that. Really cool product. But again, I just kind of want to show you an example of what people are doing out there. Here's a larger photo journal, and you can see she's toasted the edges a little bit, and just everything is unique. And if you have a skill set or a hobby, like Tactical Gearhead's wife, my sister, Ed up in Minnesota making his knives, like I said before, I think it's just a really cool way to support people that have made an interest in a specific skill set or hobby, and it's a nice way to get exposure out there. So check it out. They've got everything from jewelry to books, to knife making to soaps, and sky's the limit. And if you have something that you enjoy doing, I would say look into it and create your own shop. You never know. This is basically a supplemental income. Don't think you'll be making $1 million off here, but it's nice to be able to have a hobby like this and to share it. There's people from Australia that buys her books and all over the world, and it just kind of makes that global corporate society that we have just a little softer. And just enjoy it. Thanks, guys.